Hey friends, happy Thursday. It is Dishcloth Day. All right, so what I'm about to show you is Flawed but Beautiful. That is what I'm calling this. If you remember, I attempted to do Dishcloth last week. I got 4 dishcloths done. However, none of them were right. None of them were right. They frustrated the daylights out of me. So I took a step back. I took a step back and I worked on simple stuff. This rectangle granny, the corner to corner, something that didn't require my mind to think. Now, I completed week 1 in this book. This is the book we're using. I don't know what that was. Maybe a piece of paper. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. Okay, so last night I completed the classic granny square with the picot border. If you missed last night's video, this was my week 1 with the picot border. I had to go a little rogue on this because I wanted to add this second color. So when I added the second color, I did a half double crochet border first, and then I did my picots. But I could not follow the instructions in the book. I had to go on and find a tutorial on YouTube, and I think that was Amanda's Crochet or Amanda Crochets, or it's one of those. Anyways, so then that would have brought me to week 2, right? Well, week 2 was mesh. Nope, mesh and I are not friends at all. I tried. I got to about row 4, and then I noticed I'm like increasing and decreasing and increasing. I didn't know what was going on. So I was like, forget it. We'll do that one next. Do it later. Okay? Because what I am doing is I'm keeping sticky notes in my book. And as I'm getting them done, I'm writing done on the weeks. And I'm writing the weeks on each sticky note. So I know what I've done, what I haven't done. And then as I approach the finish line, I will know what I need to hurry up and get my butt in gear and do. I know the mesh will come to me. As stupid as this is going to sound, I may really need to go rogue and pull out my like 2 weight yarns. It's going to be itty bitty. But you know what? That might be the only way I can get the mesh done. As crazy as that sounds. I'm not going to worry about it right now though. So I moved on to week 3. And you're probably going to be like, well, how did you manage this if you couldn't manage that? Week 3 was nubby mesh. Again, this is flawed, but beautiful. It's mine. I did it. There is definitely some mistakes in this. But that's okay, because you know what? I did it. And that's all that matters, is I did it. I got it done. Again, you're going to see probably the edges are not super straight. Who cares? I did it. That is all that matters. It took me all day. Again, all day. Stop, start, stop, start. The big problem I had with this one though, it's a 4-row repeat. And by the, I'd say second or third time I did the 4-row repeat, my brain was like scrambled eggs. I kept missing stitches and I'd have to rip out and go back. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's done. It's done. And I got my little nubbies on there, and there you go, friends. That's the nubby mesh dishcloth. I don't think I made it as big as the book wanted. I was done. I was done with that 4-row repeat. My brain was just done. But I'm happy with this. I'm very, very happy with it. It's a good size. And for this one I love this cotton in Rosy too. So there you have it. It's done. I have not sent a picture to Missy yet for this, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get more than just one in the next picture. I did send her, for the first picture, I sent her that last night. So that is done. Now, week 4 is Nubby. I don't know. I'm going to try. Repeat row 2 until piece measures complete. So this is a 1 row repeat, but this is the one that I told you you're alternating your front post, back post. Pray for me, friends. You may see flying yarn coming across the states. Anyways, and then I don't know what today's is. I have had no time to watch today's video. Oh, we have a rainbow granny square coming up somewhere. This one's going to drive me crazy. It's called Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. And apparently you need a plastic scouring pad to put in. I don't know. Anyways, we'll figure that out when we get to it, won't we? There's a lot of pretty ones coming up in this, don't get me wrong. It's definitely challenging me. Definitely challenging me. And I'm all for the challenge. Oh, and I'm using a 5mm dot hook on for my dishcloths. So that is all I'm going to work on tonight for the dishcloths. 1 is enough for me. If I do 1 per day, I find that as a win. Or if I can get 2 or 3 done in a week, until I'm caught up. You know, I think that's a good goal to set, because right now I just have, so to get caught up, I have mesh, and then I have nubby, and then whatever today's was. So I have 3 total, and then I'll be caught up. Today's week 5. If you don't know what I'm talking about, head on over to Missy's Yarniverse and More. I think it's her channel. Check out her videos. It is so much fun. She does not pick the dishcloths. The ducks do. She has a whole duck pond of ducks. She picks them out, duck, until the ducks decide, right? Head on over and check her out. She's a lot of fun. I have, like I said, have not caught her video for today, but I will do that soon. Probably tomorrow, because it's getting kind of late here. I had a homeschool meeting on Zoom since I couldn't travel into California. We had to do that. And then after that, I wanted to head over to, I had to go to Safeway to the Starbucks and pick up something for a friend of ours for her birthday that's coming up, but we wanted to get it before it was gone. And so I had to go pick that up. And then from there, I had to go to Smith's, because they had a ton of buy one, get one frees, a ton of buy 5 and save. So they come out to like 5 for $5. So I spent, I think, $140, pretty much filled my shopping cart, and I saved almost $40 because of those deals. Yeah. So I did not need groceries, but you know what? When the stuff is on sale like that, and it's staple foods like the microwave rice pouches, those are good for Mom. Like I said, she hasn't been eating much, so I got those, and I got some chicken broth, and it'll make a good little chicken and rice soup for her. And it's quick and easy. I just need to heat up some of the chicken broth on the stove and then throw a rice pouch in there, or half a rice pouch. And then she's got a bowl of soup. So overall, good day. And then I treated myself to a Culver's mushroom and Swiss burger and some chili cheese fries for dinner. I did not need either of those, but I'm like, you know what? I haven't had it in a long time, probably a month or more. I treated myself. And then Lego sent me an email today and said double points day. Oh, and by the way, we have new products. I was a good girl with shipping and tax, spent less than $30 on a brand new Lego set for Valentine's Day, so you'll have to wait and see when that comes in. I had to recruit my son in Tennessee to help me because he's the one that uses the Lego site. I do not ever order on Lego.com. He does. And because their site completely crashed with the new products and double points day. And oh yeah, it was fun. We were laughing about it because him and I were, both of us are on the same account trying to add the same thing, and it just kept giving us errors. And then I go in to order the one set that was $19.99, and it tells me my total is $169.99. It's because everything he was trying on his end was in the cart, and everything I was trying on my end was in the cart. So it had like 5 of the one set and 1 of another set that was back ordered. And I'm like, I don't want that. So we finally got it figured out, and I got my 1 set, not 6, ordered. And I don't know when that'll be here, but I'm excited to show you guys. It's small. It's going to be small, perfect for over here probably, because I need to clean. If you look right here, I kind of just have a mumble jumble of craft items and whatnot that need to be put away. So I'll do that soon here. And then what else? Oh yes, I wanted to talk to you. I have been watching Journaling with Maggie. She is, I found her channel through Simply Cassie. Both wonderful channels. I have really been wanting to get back into paper crafting. If you remember, I was showing you some of my, where is it? So like these, for example. So remember I was showing you after I moved, I got rid of a bunch of my paper crafting items when we moved between last summer and then right up till like we moved out here. I got rid of a bunch of it because I just didn't think I was going to get back into it. Well, then I kept seeing all this stuff about junk journaling and journal pages. And then I was watching Llama Mama Kayla, and she's doing all these journals and pieces. And I'm like, I really miss doing it because right after we first moved to California, I was an avid scrapbooker. There was a local scrapbook store. It's long gone now. But she would do weekly competitions per se. And you would go and you would buy the kit. It'd be a 12 by 12 kit, and it'd have everything in there. And then you had to make the page layout. And I did that all the time. I got involved with her store and everything. And it was so much fun. And then I was, I got into, I was stuck in the carpet, literally. I need to get one of those plastic mats to roll my chair on because the carpet in here with the padding is so thick, your chair just sinks down like quicksand. Anyways, so I would say probably over the last 4 months, I have really wanted to get back into paper crafting. And if you remember, I showed you stuff. I might have showed you this. I bought these when Joanne was going out of business. And what I want to do with these is just cut each one out individually to use on like a little junk journal or journal page or something. And then behind it, I have these little pieces. Oh, it's upside down. Why didn't you guys tell me? Anyways, so again, same thing. Cut each one of these out, squares out individually, and use them in a journal or a junk journal or card making or something. So that brings me to a tiny little change on my channel. Would you all be interested in if I did, and I know I've asked questions like this 1,000 times, but you know what? I've got to keep asking because I have new subscribers. Hello, thank you. I see you. If I don't point you out by name, I am so sorry. My life is utter chaos right now, and I'm just sailing through the rough seas. So, would you all be interested in that? If I did just one video a week on paper crafting, maybe I'm making die cuts and we're just embellishing them, or, I don't know. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Yay, nay, no way, I hate paper crafting. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Let's spice it up a little bit. But anyways, before I go, I'm just rambling again. I am rambling this week. When I was at Culver's, they always put numbers on your car, and then you get parked, and then they bring your food out to you fresh. And So she asked me, she said, can I put this number on your mirror? Because it's just little sticky tabs. They used to put plastic ones on your car, and then they started doing these sticky papers, and those sticky papers are not always good because high winds and off they go. The 3 cars ahead of me lost theirs before we all moved up. So anyways, she asked me, she said, can I put this on your mirror? And I said, absolutely. She goes, I love your enthusiasm. And I said, honestly, I need to find something positive and uplifting in every single day. I said, because being my mom's full-time caregiver, it's very hard. I said, we're trying to secure long-term care for her, and it's been hard. It's been a struggle. And she said, you're gonna find your joy or your happiness or something in the middle of it all. And sometimes that's all it takes, friends. That's all it takes, because you don't know what that other person is going through, you know. Yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know. Maybe that mom is in line with you at Walmart and their kids are being unruly, and, you know, she's being short with them. You can't judge them for it, because you don't know what's going on in their home life. You don't know what's going on, you know, in their work life. You just don't know. All you can do for them is pray. All you can do is pray. So with that being said, friends, I'm going to end this video at almost 17 minutes. Just know I love each and every one of you so very much. I am sending hugs and prayers out across the miles, wherever you may be. And please stay safe and stay warm. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing the East Coast is going to get pounded again this weekend. What the heck? You guys can't even unbury yourselves. I just saw a picture on a Facebook group, Cinnamon Stitches. Inches upon inches of ice in Northern Virginia. What the heck? Anyways, okay, I digress. It's going to happen. It's winter time, right? It's not supposed to happen like this, though. Okay, anyways, all right, I'm going. Leave me a note down in the comments. Let me know what you think about doing one video a week for paper crafting, okay? I don't know what day it's going to be. I'm thinking maybe Fridays, but just let me know, okay? All right, till the next one.